Where they picked up that first victory, and consequently, Gaston was pretty much banned out for the rest of the tournament against Peke. We'll see how it is. It's been a lot of changes since then.
It is definitely not the same Gaston. The last change
again, get themselves some victories.
Yeah, and in the same vein, OMG have got to be looking at a win here because 0-3 is a stark start to the group, honestly, with all the pressure on them. Of course, you guys at home, be sure to head over to Twitter and vote for the team that you think has the edge. Send us your hashtags OMG win or hashtag FNC win, and don't forget to put at LoL Esports in there, and we'll see how the Vans are picking up shortly.
You lose that on the side of Fnatic. You're going to read this one out, and they knew it. Very good homework done by both sides. Should have enough for this, and it's going to be the roam down actually from Cyanide. Double buff Ignite goes down. Dade's getting, or Dada 777 getting hit up. He's going to get first blooded just off of nothing.
But that was such a nice setup by Fnatic.
Soaz very high in lane here. This is a desperate trouble for him. He will be able to shield and speed himself up. Going's actually pretty low on this one. Baited into it by Soaz there. Now Loveling's going to catch on. Has to get the flash across. Can speed himself up. But Loveling's going to give chase. Should be able to get on with the hate spikes. One more hit. The shield goes on. The hate spikes are still going. He's got no support. Peke couldn't join him. He'd already gone back to base. And it's the first kill for OM.
Launching pretty much every single time. He wants the lane dominance. Let's see what happens down the bottom lane. No flash on Cyan.
Oh, the bubble onto Cyanide. This could be big. He is going to go down. The team says, sorry, buddy, we cannot help you with that one. Couldn't grab the lantern.
And every single member from OMG was standing on the lantern here. He can still click it, but it just becomes even harder. Let's see what happens in mid lane.
Peke turns it back around on Cool here. Tries to put the pressure on him. Turns around with a couple of bounce. Oh, Peke's going down. Tries to turn it back around. The Ignite doesn't matter because Cool has his ulti, and he will be safe.
So two very aggressive plays by Fnatic, one in the bottom lane, one in the mid lane, and both completely backfired. Counter gang from Loveling and a nice bubble by Dada 7. Suddenly Cyanide is dead. And then in the mid lane, Peke has one job: farm, farm, and farm. You don't have...
Peke is going to take a long time to get going on that Kassadin. This is not playing well for them. Ultimate was already used by Cool earlier on, but it's not quite off cooldown. Cyanide tries to catch on towards him. Loveling goes back around. Cyanide in trouble once again. That bomb is huge! Not quite enough with the red buff though, but Peke now is in trouble. Doesn't quite get gold buff. The bomb will go off, and he will go down once again. OMG starting to put the pressure on early.
They want to kill Source in this top lane.
It's a three-man dive.
Yes,
you can see Cool is heading up here as well. Soaz in desperate trouble. Cyanide has just backed away. Now he's heading here. I'm not sure he's going to get close enough though. Wild growth available for Soaz. Tries to run away. In comes Cool. They tried to gift it across. Is the bomb enough? I'm not too sure. Cool will go down to the ultimate. There's the bomb going down. Cyanide can't get close to this one. And OMG strike again. Top lane. What I was about to say is the fact that Reckless, he had to use his flash earlier on. He doesn't have it available right now, but they're still going to go for this one.
Flash play, the box is down. Dada stays in. Will they be able to take him out? But this leaves Sand to just dish out damage from the back line. That is going to be going coming in. Soaz is going to try to do what he can as well. Already Dada falls. And this is Lovely coming down. He's going to start putting in some damage. They give it over to Cool, who's only getting bigger, and Peke's there to kind of watch the fight happen.
Where the miscommunication from Fnatic comes in. Because Soaz's like, okay, I'm going to join. Now he might die in top lane again.
Oh, Soaz getting absolutely picked on right now. He's not going to live. It's Cool with another bomb, and Cool 4-0-1.
Oh, this could be bad for Fnatic. The bubble comes out, but do they know they're walking right into Loveling? It's not close for San, though. San trying to come into the fight. Loveling getting a few hits off on Yellowstar. A very split fight to start, and none of Fnatic can help each other on this one. Yellowstar says, follow me. I will be the one for the team to die.
Official Lamb there. And Peke was taken very low as well, but the Dragon can get started off. Fnatic can't contest this one. It's a 6,000 gold differential between the teams. That's going to stretch to close to 7,000 the moment this Dragon goes down. It is a gigantic lead, 16.5 minutes in. A complete contrast to the Fnatic we saw against Samsung Blue. Want to get closer to this one. It's another chunk of gold and experience going OMG's way.
There are two good wards from Fnatic that placed before when OMG went back to base, so they might actually look to see if they can get a pick. Cool. Does have Chrono Shift if it is.
Started, so they've got to make sure he's taken out of the equation. OMG will be looking to try something here. Going caught out, but it goes aggressive on towards Soaz. The lantern thrown out, but he just can't get on it. And he just gets destroyed by OMG as they push straight up towards the inhibitor turret. OMG, so they'll get themselves a minor part of vision, but I don't feel it's going to last too long.
And they're making this game so hard for Peke.
Oh.
Well, I don't know when the last time he got a blue buff was. It's kind of hard.
Gauges onto Fnatic. They've never really overcommitted to any fights. This might actually be the first blue buff for Peke. Oh, there's a lot of people from OMG to stop him.
They could manage to land the hook on towards Cool, but he's going to follow through the bombs on towards side Peke. He has to use the Sonya's Hourglass. That will be surely his death. He gets away. No, Sam comes around. Yellowstar hooked in. He's in trouble now. He will go down. Cyanide comes around the side. They all have to back away, and just like that, trying
The base of Fnatic now.
Making very smart moves. It didn't take a Baron this time. It just takes roaming across the map. Like you said, getting the picks they want. The next inhibitor to fall here, and it looks like they may just stay in the base. Two big waves coming in from mid and the bottom lane. They're going to have some eyes on Nexus turrets. If they want to go to the top side, they do have safety to go back to. And Fnatic.
They just handed it to them on that plate around that blue buff. They think they found Loveling, but the question is, the problem is, OMG are collapsing around the side.
You think you found Loveling, but he's been a tricky guy this entire game. Yellowstar again goes down without the rest of the team as he tries to pull them away, but they will not follow him. They will be looking for the W. Cyanide's in the eyes of Loveling now, but he doesn't have enough mana to take him down, and they are running Fnatic out of their own base. Push to buy more time. Exactly. OMG loving the kills, and they are going to keep going for it. Soaz is only going to live a little bit longer, and the death timers actually not that high. Could give these guys a little bit of time to set up defense. They do have the minion wave that just spawned, but one is pouring down the mid lane, and they have that bottom lane as well that Reckless is trying to clear.
A lot of super minions here pushing on to the base of Fnatic. OMG, they can finish the game right here.
They're going to keep on pushing through. It is surely going to be the first victory for OMG. Fnatic give us earlier on, and now they take us, because it is going to be 1 and 2 for both OMG and Fnatic in groups. This group is wide open, and the top table is currently Samsung and Cloud9. There is the Nexus falling, and OMG answer their Chinese critics with their first victory.
And we really saw OMG here make sure they didn't go over aggressive, didn't overcommit. They tried to play it as safe as possible to make sure the lead they had going into this late game, they could just close out the game as well. It took quite a while. They could have closed this game 10 minutes earlier, but every single time they committed to one thing, they either got only a tower for it or had to back away because Fnatic managed to stop them and went back to base again. Then they thought about the Baron, went back to base again, and it took some time for them, but they got the picks they wanted to handle it.
And I'm sorry, Soaz, but Lulu in that top lane is not working. It didn't work against Cloud9, went disastrously wrong. 0-1-3, I believe, against, of course, Balls in the top lane of Rumble. 0-6-0 this time around. He was caught out a couple of times, but he died to that straight-up 1v1 later on, and then it just got rolling. They picked on him. They managed to find their mark. Also, you got to look at the Kassadin. Kassadin was picked into the Zillion.
Exactly.
And that is not a wise move in my opinion.
This game right here was about 2